My name is Kiernan. I'm a novelist and journalist, and I live in Charlotte, Vermont. Since I left working in newspapers, I've been on a variety of nonprofit boards, and they all seem to have the same problem, which is that the federal funding that they depend on is going away, and the state funding is diminishing, and they're going to the same philanthropists all the time. All these different organizations going to the same philanthropists. And the people that have been most generous to Vermont have been aging out. Either they're becoming elderly and they stop giving so much, or they've died, and the next generation of givers has not appeared in Vermont. And that led me to think about to what extent was Vermont at risk with these federal changes, with this federal chaos. And what I found was that the risk was enormous. And that led me into a 6-month project. I spoke to over 100 Vermonters, and some of them saw multiple drafts of this document I produced called Vermont to the 10th Power, which is about how this state can use the 10th Amendment powers under the U.S. Constitution to have stronger control over what our destiny is going to be. This state has a fantastic tradition of exerting its independence. Right from the beginning, Vermont insisted that it would only join the 13 colonies to be part of the United States if it was permitted to outlaw slavery. And since then we've done things like turn down a highway along the spine of the Green Mountains, have a bottle bill, all kinds of times that we've exerted, no billboards. Imagine if Vermont were covered with billboards, how much less of a place it would be. My hope is that 90 days from now, 180 days from now, Stephen Kiernan is not part of this at all, but it's something that people have in their conversations. It's more about Vermonters just a little bit being a little bit more feisty, which is in our nature. Go to any town meeting and there's always resolutions for people to vote on about national policy. We are a feisty crowd, and so I'm hoping that more of that happens.